Professional event, no swearing, sorry. It's not all just tequila shots on Fridays. You know, there's a lot of actually very hard work you have to put in. So let's start up with talking about startups. Julia, can you please come up here?
Well, thanks JP for that introduction. I'm really glad to be here tonight, and let's get this party started. So, in the EU, yearly 2.2 million couples make a spiritual and legal decision to spend the rest of their lives together. Now this means not getting intimate with anyone ever again. Anyone else ever again. Wow, this is going great. He buys a ring, she posts a proposal on Instagram, and they go shopping for all sorts of things. Because they need decoration and flowers, they have to buy new sparkly shoes and suits. They need to send out RSVPs and invitations, and buy presents for their demanding guests. And of course, the bride wants to find her perfect wedding dress. But this is not enough, because they have to set a date at which their family and friends are available, find a great location, hire a DJ to crank up the music in the evening, select bridesmaids, that's a difficult one, and groomsmen, and of course find a caterer to feed their hungry guests. Now, halfway through this experience, brides usually turn into bridezillas, and on top of all of that, make their husbands-to-be take ballroom dancing lessons. Now the big day arrives, and they stand in front of God and their family, and they vow to each other that nothing, not poverty, not illness, will put the slightest damper on their eternal love and devotion for each other. To put it in short, couples can become quite irrational when they're planning a wedding. And this is where we had our business opportunity. And BrideShare was born. Now, some of you might think, ooh, interesting, a bridal exchange market. That's not what we're planning on doing. And we can also not help with problems during the marriage, like the question which way toilet paper should come off the roll. However, what we can do is ensure that everyone involved in planning the wedding has a really good time doing so. Although I was already mistaken for being 32 years old, I assure you I'm nowhere near getting married. And this wonderful idea for BrideShare came from my co-founder, Samantha De La Fuente, who I met at a sustainability startup weekend in Berlin. She recently went through the hassle and the many emotional ups and downs of planning her own wedding, and she found herself craving the exchange with other brides, as well as the desire to make her wedding less or more environmentally friendly, not less, more. Because you see, the problem is that an average wedding costs around 15,000 euros and creates 180 kilograms of waste. So we made it to our mission to develop a micro-social network that helps brides plan the party of their dreams while supporting sustainable behavior. And we have the vision that brides of the future will want to optimize costs and reduce environmental impact, and we help them doing so by exchanging ideas, costs, and experiences. So when you land on our page, we first have to find out, okay, what does the bride and the groom actually want for their wedding? Is it the perfect Cinderella experience or an underwater elope? We do not judge. You can join our website as a bride, a groom, a bridesmaid, a father of the bride, any gender. And then we ask you to create your personal wedding profile. Now, this entails giving us a little bit of information, for example, whereabouts you will get married, your story, and some information on the proposal. Brides usually love doing this. And then we help you create your perfect wedding style. For example, by selecting the right color palette that fits your theme, decoration, flowers that will make your decoration stand out, and we ask the brides and grooms what they would be willing to share with others. For example, only ideas, also their decoration, or maybe even the wedding dress after the wedding is over. And then we create a personalized home feed where they can connect with other brides and grooms and collect ideas and inspiration. You have the possibility to post images or videos that you find inspiring yourself, get feedback on a dress or on a suit, even hairstyles and shoes, and ask to share items with others before you make the purchase to make sure that someone can buy it from you once you're done with it, and also sell your used wedding items. Now, what investors always ask us is, how do you make money? Because what it boils down to is the business model. You see, we are starting small. We're just in the German industry right now and Austria and Switzerland. However, we have big dreams. And the wedding industry is estimated to be at around $300 billion. Now, this is a lot. And of that, the resale online industry is about $7.4 billion. And in year 5, we project that we would have about 15% of the industry share, which is $1.2 billion, and take 15% on every item that is resold and every vendor that is booked. So a commission model. Now, why am I standing here in front of you today? Not to tell you how great our idea is or how great we are, although I really like the idea. It is that I was always dreaming of becoming an entrepreneur, and I started this very early on. With 3 years, I wanted to become my own costume designer. I went on to making my own cafe at my parents' farm in Bavaria. My mom is actually sitting here, she knows. And later on, I designed my own t-shirts. Although the designs were a little bit getting used to, it was a first good attempt. However, I did not know about the great possibilities like the Sustainability Startup Weekend that I attended 6 months prior to this presentation. And this was a really great opportunity for me because I met a lot of wonderful people that pitched their ideas. I was able to join a team, and I'm now working on a project that I'm truly passionate about. So if you want to become an entrepreneur, I would really highly suggest checking out this possibility. They operate in many cities all over the world. There's usually an event every month, so it's really awesome. Now, BrideShare really has made me go a long way already in 6 months. I face new challenges every day. I get to attend great events, like last week we went to the Web Summit in Portugal, and we presented BrideShare to around 70,000 people. Now, we did not talk with every one of them. However, we talked 8 hours nonstop about our idea, getting feedback from investors and anyone who is interested. And we even decided to wear wedding dresses to attract attention. Now, this really made me go out of my comfort zone, I can tell you that much. It was quite the experience. Yeah, this was just, it was amazing. The Web Summit, I think, was one of the best things that happened to me this year. So I do have one hidden agenda. We are currently looking for an awesome female or male back-end developer that would want to join our team and co-bride with us. We have lots of fun, I can assure you that. And if you are interested, or if you know anyone that would be interested, please have them shoot us an email at hello@thebrideshare.com, visit our website and Instagram, my little baby that I'm working on. And yeah, thank you so much for listening to me today.
Thank you very much, Julia, for that awesome presentation.